How are you doing? Thank you so much for your love. Thank you, everyone that has subscribed to my channel, the old subscribers and the new subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. How are you doing? Today, I want to share with you how I make Nigerian chicken stew. Last time, I did a DIY on how to make tomato paste. So after making the tomato paste, I put it in my freezer. So today, I'll be showing you guys how I'll be using it to make Nigerian tomato stew. I will not be adding any other tomato. I will not be adding bell pepper. I will not be adding tin tomatoes. I'll be using only my DIY tomato paste to make this tomato stew, guys. It's going to be delicious. So I want you guys to go with me to the kitchen and I will show you guys how I make this. Thank you guys so much for your love and for your support on my channel. God bless you. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and leave me a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Let me see you in my kitchen. If you want to know how I make this, then keep watching. Don't go anywhere. Hey guys, welcome back to the kitchen. So this is my DIY tomato paste. I put it in my freezer. I'll be using it for this. I have a red chili pepper. I also have some nut cube. And then I will be using 1 thumb size of ginger. I'll be using some of these onions, and these are the spices I'll be using for this. And also I'll be using my Randall Farm chicken. I'll be cutting this chicken into desired sizes to make this stew. I love buying it in a whole like this so that I can be able to cut it to the sizes that I want for myself. So just cut it. You can go ahead and buy already cut chicken from the store and use it for your stew. But here am I cutting it myself. Come on, you have to hit it hard so that you can be able to cut the bones. So guys, this is it. I cut all of them. And then I wash the chicken. You see that? You have to take it out. We don't want this part of a skin of the chicken. We don't want that. So you take it out. So after washing it, I will now be adding it to the pot and add some spices. I have over there garlic powder. Those spices I showed you guys before, these are what I have over there. Garlic powder, minced onions. I love using minced onions to parboil my chicken. I'll be adding some ground ginger. You can go ahead and add fresh one. I already have fresh one. I didn't add the fresh one. I used dried one. I have my curry and thyme. So add all of them together. I'll be adding my chopped onions. Now I'll be adding the nut cube. Just one for now. So use your hand to squeeze it. I add 2 bay leaves and salt. So after adding all the spices, you use your spatula to mix very well. You can go ahead and marinate, but I don't have time to marinate the chicken, so I start cooking the chicken immediately. So cover the pot. I do not add water. Take note of that. I allow it to cook for at least 10 to 15 minutes. So over here, I'll be adding the remaining onions, pepper, then ginger. So 4 of them together. Now let's check the chicken. After about 15 minutes, the chicken is cooking. As you can see, it's bringing out some water, but I needed more water because I'll be needing it for the stew. So I'll add about 1 cup of water. Then I just stir it together and cover the pot to cook for about 20 minutes. So after about 20 minutes, I'm going to take out the chicken, and then we'll set aside the chicken broth. We'll be adding it to the stew later. You can go ahead and put your chicken in the oven or fry it, but I decided to not do any of those. I'll just keep the chicken by the side and add it to the stew when I'm done. So here I add about 1 cup of oil. So these are the mixture. I have over there purple onions, red chili pepper, 1 yellow scotch bonnet, and 1 thumb size ginger. I blend all of them together because I want everything to be puree. You can go ahead and slice your onions and add it to the oil and start making your stew. But this is my first time of adding blended onions. Let me see how it tastes. So I add it to the oil and begin to stir and allow it to cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. So now I'll be adding some spices again. I have my garlic, thyme, not cube, I'm adding now seasoning stock and then some bay leaves. So we want it to have some flavor before we add the tomato paste. So fry it for about 2 to 3 minutes. Just make sure you keep stirring. Keep stirring, guys. Most times it's good to try something different from what you've been making before and see what it's going to, the result you're going to have. So now I'm adding my DIY tomato paste. If you have not watched this, please make sure that you watch how to make this tomato paste. You're not going to regret it. You will prefer buying this, making it yourself than buying store-bought, because store-bought has a lot of preservative that make it to stay for about 2 years. Guys, do you think about that? So homemade, I prefer homemade, and it's the best. So after adding the DIY tomato paste, I begin to stir and combine. Just mix all of them together until they are well combined. I'm not going to add any other thing like tin tomato, red bell pepper. I just feel like making the stew with my DIY tomato paste. And let me see. So after about 10 minutes, I noticed I needed more oil. So I add about 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. You know that you can enjoy this with your white rice, with your boiled yam or boiled potato, pasta, or spaghetti. Yeah, this is just a stew you can use for anything. So after about 15 to 20 minutes, the stew is ready. I'm now adding back the chicken. As you can see, I didn't broil the chicken or put it in the oven or fry it. I just feel like having it that way. So now I'm adding some stock to the stew, which is very important. You can save it, you can add it to the stew, you can use it to make your jollof rice or your fried rice. But my stew needed some liquid, so I add some of it. So after this, you cover the pot to simmer for about 5 minutes. So after 5 minutes, this is what we'll have, guys. It is very, very delicious. Now I'm adding my basil. I have a basil plant in my house. And then I took out some from the plant and add to my stew. And it is not enough. I also have dried basil, so I add basil. I can never make my stew without adding basil, guys. I'm addicted to basil. Guys, I love basil. I love the flavor it gives to my stew. So, but if you don't have basil, you can go ahead and just make it that way. So, guys, this is the stew. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and let me know what you think about making your stew with tomato paste. I love you guys. Happy weekend and see you guys in my next video. Bye. Thank you guys so much.